Thank you, Nick. Thank you for having me. It's wonderful to be here. First, what I'd like to do is just do a screen. It's a biomechanics screen that was actually created by Mike Adams. I really believe in knowing, every person has their own blueprint, own fingerprint, and so I don't like to teach everybody the same lesson. And basically what I'm going to do is just do 5 screens on you, figure out your fingerprint of your body, how you move, and then try and get you to move in those same patterns in your golf swing. So first we'll measure wingspan because I need you to hold it. This here. So now this is at 5 feet and 7, so you're 5'7".
5'7", I'm about 5'8", so
your arms are about an inch shorter.
So how does that impact the golf swing?
Well, it's going to impact your posture. Because you're going to stand a little bit more tilted over. Because your arms are probably, I'm going to measure your height too. But your arms are probably an inch shorter, it seems like, right?
Moment of truth. I tell my wife I'm 5'9".
You're 5 foot and
5'10"?
9. You're 5'9". So your arms are an inch shorter.
And so that's going to be posture, which leaning down more. And then
it's going to dictate your swing plane, which is going to be flatter. Okay. So those are the 2 things that it does. It dictates your path. Someone who's 6'4" and has longer arms is going to be a little bit more upright. Right. And the other thing that we measure is your upper arm to your lower arm. So we're going to measure your forearm to your
elbow
to the
elbow
yeah,
to the
exactly. So here you're 13 and now you're 13, so you're even.
What's that dictate? Like, why is that significant for, again, an average golfer like me who just thinks whatever,
Well,
why does
for
that
you,
matter?
I mean, you're pretty vanilla. I mean, your arms are a little shorter than your height, but your forearm and your upper arm are on the same height, which means you're going to slot the club down and end up right on the shoulder plane.
How does that dictate distance, right? Someone who has longer arms has more opportunity for an extension to come and generate more club speed. With me, is that a disadvantage at my height and my measurements?
No, because you're probably going to use a lot more rotation.
A lot more core and rotation.
So if we do posture, what we actually want is we want a straight back. You want to feel like your lats are, if you go into the gym, we're feeling like our lats are squeezing together. So right here, we're squeezing. Now when we tilt over, we want to tilt over and keep our hips going back and keep the lats tight and nice straight back. So you can tuck your tailbone under or in. So we're going to keep a nice straight back.
Like
so a little straighter. So
Oh, even straighter.
So push your tummy towards the back of your back, back wall. Feel
right
that?
There,
No, feel here. So when we turn.
So that's where I should be at setup. Okay.
And your middle finger should be at the top of your knee. So go ahead and put your hands on your thighs. Right there is where you should be.
So that's, wow, that's way different.
Because you're too.
Because I was upright. So that's
you want to be different. Over and middle fingers at the top of your knee.
To get that low, I always would bend my knees and get down. And then that creates so many issues because I get off balance, I come down, I bottom out.
Well, then you can't use your lower body correctly, right? Because the lower body has a pivot, and the pivot is where you get so much power because we're using the ground and we're loading and then we're rotating around. So when we're in this posture, we can actually be a lot more dynamic with the lower body, and that's where you're going to get a lot of your power.
Gotcha.
There's 3, powerful sources. There's, a lateral. There's a rotational, and then there's a vertical. But everybody uses all 3. It's just some use more than one. If you look at Rory uses all 3 pretty even. So we call him a triple threat, basically a triple threat. But he uses all 3 evenly. Okay, so somebody like Justin Thomas, he uses a lot more verticals. So he uses the ground and gets up. So does Scotty Scheffler. So when you look at some people that are, and Lexi Thompson, same thing. Now when people have a trail hand grip that's more pushing down, they're pushing, rotating, and going up. So when you see a cover grip.
So that's important to know because that dictates your grip then.
Dictates everything.
If you have a grip underneath and you're not using that vertical.
No, you're using rotation.
You're using rotation.